The Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, Honorable Elizabeth Ofosu-Adjare, has called on African countries to take responsibility for financing their own industrial transformation, stressing that the continent's future cannot be built on aid dependency. Speaking at the African Trade Summit today, the minister said Africa must adopt deliberate sector-focused strategies and innovative financing models to unlock industrial growth and create sustainable jobs. Drawing lessons from global industrial powers, she noted that successful industrialization has always been underpinned by strong state support and long-term planning. According to the minister, Ghana's support for the garment factory goes beyond textile production and reflects a broader industrial vision aimed at value addition and competitiveness. Honorable Ofosu-Adjare emphasized the importance of blended finance, regional coordination, and transparency in driving industrial growth across the continent. She further noted that Ghana's industrial agenda aligns with the objectives of the African Continental Free Trade Area after positioning local industries to take advantage of expanded regional markets.
When the United States of America wanted to build its semiconductor industry, it passed the CHIP Act with $52 billion in subsidies. When European Union wanted to secure its clean energy supply chains, it mobilized hundreds of billions through the Green Deal. When China wanted to dominate electric vehicles, it provided over a decade of sustained support. Africa has every right, indeed, every responsibility to finance its own industrialization. But we must do so smartly, with clear sectorial strategies, innovative blended finance mechanisms, regional coordination, and unwavering commitment to transparency and results. In Ghana, our support for garment factory is not merely about producing cloth. It is about demonstrating that African countries can finance industrial transformation even with limited resources, by being strategic, by leveraging partnership, and by ensuring that every public dollar mobilizes multiply private sector dollars. It is about proving that the next chapter of Africa's story is not written by others, but by us, factory by factory, sector by sector, value chain by value chain. The future of African industrialization will be financed not by waiting for aid, but by intentional policy, strategic partnership, and the determination to transform our vast resources into prosperity for our people.
Says Sam Jonah, chairman of the advisory board of the African Trade Chamber, called on African countries to adopt a bold, unapologetic approach in pursuing their economic and strategic interests, warning that the continent risks continued marginalization if it fails to act collectively. He argued that the time has come for Africa to prioritize its own interest without apology, insisting that self-interest properly defined is essential for sustainable development.
Ladies and gentlemen, Africa with its 1.4 billion people, with its vast resources and youthful dynamism, is no weakling. We are the emerging force that can redefine the table, or we will risk being served upon it. This is the moment for Africa to be selfish, unapologetically so, boldly selfish in pursuing our interests. No more deference to distant agendas, no more exporting raw material potential while importing finished dependency. Selfish means prioritizing Africa first, beneficiating our minerals on African soil, processing our agriculture into global grants, manufacturing pharmaceuticals that secure our health sovereignty. Selfish means demanding fair terms in every deal, rejecting exploitation disguised as aid, and leveraging our collective weight to negotiate from strength. Carney urged middle powers to stop pretending about the other's flaws, to name realities and act. Africa, let us name it. The old world profited from our fragmentation. The new world demands our unity. Let's be selfish, yes, but in a way that uplifts all Africans, creating jobs that dignify, wealth that recirculates, and futures that inspire. To achieve this, ladies and gentlemen, we must turn inward, fiercely inward-looking, harnessing our own strength rather than